Andrew McCART, IFL TV in association with MTK Global. I'm here in Las Vegas and I'm delighted to be joined by WBO Super Featherweight World Champion Jamel Herring. First of all, how are you, sir?
Hey, I'm good, man. It's just great to be here, especially for this type of atmosphere, man. Fight weekend is always big, especially when you have, the Irish and UK fans coming over for a great event.
Well, before we talk about why we're here in Las Vegas with the Wilder Fury stuff and all that, but I'm quite interested in what you've got going on. I'm quite interested with you and Carl Frampton. What's going on there?
Oh, I mean, like I said, me and Carl are both on board with the fight. I have to give him a lot of respect. Matter of fact, happy birthday, Carl. I know it's your birthday today, man.
Happy birthday, Carl.
I got it. Hey, I want everybody in here to wish Carl Frampton a happy birthday. Thank you. No, I'm not a singer, but I'll definitely get the tune. I'll get the crowd in. But
I'll sing along with you. Come on.
Okay. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Jacko. Happy birthday to you. Shout out to Carl Frampton.
Hey, well, happy birthday, Carl. You threw me off here, Jamel. I don't know what the heck I want to talk about now, but yeah. You've said in numerous interviews that you're willing to come to Belfast. We spoke a little bit off camera there before I turned the camera on that who wouldn't want to come to Belfast? You talked about the fans. How excited are you to get this fight signed, sealed, delivered and get going?
I'm anxious. I'm just anxious to get, it's the business side of it, of course. You got to go through that first, but I'm just real anxious because I even know, of course, I'm coming to enemy territory, but I know at the same time Belfast fans have a lot of respect for their guests. So I love them and appreciate that. I've been getting a lot of love from them over social media. And like I said, Carl Frampton is a great champion. He wants to make history. So with that mindset of him trying to make history, becoming a three-time world champion in 3 divisions, he's going to bring his best. So it's going to make me bring my best. So I'm just excited to have, to just be a part of a big fight of 2020. At the end of the day, it's one of the most anticipated fights of the year.
Definitely. For me personally, it is. I know Carl. He's a good. Well, he's a friend of mine. He's a good friend of mine, but I know him quite well. And I've seen you fight. I've seen Carl fight. When you two go together, I think it's going to gel well. It's going to be a fight for the fans. There's no trash talking needed for this fight. The fans are just going to get.
We don't need it. We don't need it. That's the beauty of it. Me and Carl can both be gentlemen, wish each other love and support. We're both family men. But we don't have to go out there and bash each other for whatever reason to get the fight done. The fight's pretty much already made. The people, they ask for it. The people are going to come out for the fight. Usually when you see fighters bash each other, it's because the promotion is terrible and they're trying to draw a crowd or viewers into the fight. With me and Carl, we don't have to do that. It's been anticipated since the end of last year, and here we are now.
This is going to be a stupid question, being that you are an ex-Marine, but does it bother you have to go? Does it bother you that you have to go to Belfast? This fight, you probably fought overseas many a time, so this is nothing new to you, right. But you're just going to take this with a pinch of salt and just enjoy the moment?
Oh yeah, of course. If anything, me being from New York, I wanted to fight in New York. I know New York has a huge Irish presence there as well, so I thought it would be a great fit. But when the opportunity came up of Belfast, I said, why not? Especially if we could put it in a football stadium, why not? Not every fighter can say they had a huge world title fight in a stadium that big of that magnitude, so I'm up for it because of that.
I was there for Frampton's last fight at the Windsor Park, the stadium that you're talking about that they're trying to get. Right. What an atmosphere it is! It was raining, but people were still having fun. You know what the Irish are like, the British, the Northern Irish and all that. So, I seen you at Carl's last fight. You got in the ring with his post-fight interview. Now the size difference, I was like, oh my gosh, man! I thought you were 6 foot something, and it looked crazy. Do you think that's going to play a factor in this fight? The fact that you are so much taller than Carl?
I think it'll be a bit of a factor, of course, because you still have to work around that if you're on the other side. But I believe with a great champion and fighter such as Carl, I believe I'll be foolish enough to think that I could just basically bank on my size. You know what I mean? So I have to go in there with the same intent as if he's the same height and size as me, because Carl brings in the experience. He's been in those big fights. He's been in there against guys maybe bigger than him. I'm not afraid to tell anybody. I'm a fan of Carl Frampton's. Especially when I watched the Quigg fight. Mm-hmm. I seen how well he boxed. They kept saying Quigg being the bigger guy and the bigger puncher. Carl did a tremendous job of boxing. The first Leo Santa Cruz fight, I thought he did well, really well, you know, boxing and maneuvering and using the ring. So when I look at things like that, I mean, yeah, it might be the bigger guy again, but like it shouldn't be nothing new to Carl Frampton, who's been in there with maybe guys bigger than him as well. But we'll just have to wait and see.
All going well for you against Carl Frampton. Whenever that fight's made, I don't know if you have a date for me, do you?
Right now we're here on June 13th. So I can put that out there. We're here on June 13th. But like I said, right now I just want to get this fight done on paper and rock. Let's rock and roll.
All going well for you against Carl. You get the win. You're looking to unify?
Oh yeah.
Stupid question. I know.
You know the crazy thing about it. But I was just telling somebody. If I get the win over there in Belfast, I want to fight the guy that he's been trying to get a third fight with, which is Leo Santa Cruz. So we can make it a trilogy thing between the three of us. So
the three kings.
Exactly, the three kings like they did in the '80s. But that's one fight I'm looking at after the Frampton fight. It's definitely a potential fight with Leo Santa Cruz.
Win, lose or draw in Belfast, you're going to come for a pint of Guinness, Buzz?
Oh yeah, I might just have to sit down and have it because they've been asking me about sitting down to drink with the guys, so I might just have a pint. But
they won't let you go. They won't let you go.
They won't let me. Yeah, they definitely won't let me go. But I definitely will interact and have a great time with the crowd, man.
Right, obviously, why we're here in Vegas, why you're here in Vegas is a huge heavyweight clash. Probably different sort of way that your fight with Carl is going to go. I mean, respect's there. These two are going at it back and forth. What's your thoughts on the fight itself? Have you got a winner in your head?
Oh man, I keep going back and forth. And to be fair, I thought Fury won the first fight in my opinion. And even though I was choosing Wilder because of Wilder's knocked out just about everyone he's fought. Well, he has knocked out even in a rematch. He gets him out of there. But Fury boxed a beautiful fight. Even with the two knockdowns, I still thought Fury did enough to pull out the victory. A close decision, but I thought he did enough for a victory. But I wasn't too much impressed the way Fury looked, and I know his last fight, and I know he made a change in his corner, but Wilder, like I said, it takes one punch with him, man, and it's hard to root against him.
So who are you picking? Is that a pick for Wilder? Was it?
For this one, I gotta go with Wilder. I gotta go with Wilder for this one.
Give me a prediction. Round.
I'll say this. If it goes the distance, Fury's gonna take it again. Like I said, because I thought he won the first fight, but I feel like, if Wilder catches him, and I don't think he'll be able to get back up like he did the first time around.
Is there a reason why you're posted up behind this Proper 12 Irish whiskey? Are you catering to that?
Proper 12, baby, hey. Hey, hit me up.
All the Irish fans are going to love you now.
Hey, I wouldn't mind, to make a statement, I wouldn't mind wearing it in my trunks to Belfast either.
Conor McGregor, you hear that? Right, Jamel. Thank you for this Fight Film TV, and a pleasure to meet you, brother. Thank you.
Nice to meet you. Thank you.